editing Kate here. You're gonna see me editing Kate quite a bit more often in these vlogs than I had originally intended. So when you see the little editing Kate title here, we are back in the States and have been for a couple of weeks. I went to Ireland with the intention to vlog. I brought all my equipment and all that, and then just did a piss poor job narrating while we were there. So I just ended up with a bunch of clips that seem kind of jumbled and disconnected, and to salvage that I decided to step in after the fact. So this first day we flew into Dublin. We left our house at 4 p.m. on a Friday. I'm sorry, we flew out of Shreveport at 4 p.m. on a Friday. We had been up since 4 a.m. Our original flights got canceled for weather, so we had to fly. We couldn't even sit together, basically. And by the time we actually landed in Dublin, it had been 24 hours with no sleep. We were sat next to strangers. The plane was noisy and uncomfortable. So neither of us got any sleep, and there's very little footage of this first day because of that. We ended up landing in Dublin, going back to Athlone. We called it Athlone for the entire trip. It is actually called Athlone. We went back to Athlone and showered, basically, and then got back in the car and went around Athlone, and then ended up in the night going to a concert in a place called Mullingar. And so by the time we actually got back from the concert that night and got into bed, it had been something like 34 or 36 hours since either of us had had any sleep. So no footage of that. We were actually sat in the front row of the concert, I mean, with the guy standing right there, and I was falling asleep in the concert. So yeah, so that was basically our flight experience and our first day in Ireland. So the Friary Hall apparently has broken glass and barbed wire across the top. I don't know if this is traditional or what. Hey y'all, I'm Kate with Salty Katie, but this is really like a set of personal vlogs about our family trip to Ireland. I'm here with a couple of members of my husband's family. And so we are staying in a town called Athlone in this super cute little apartment. And you can see we've got a pretty magnificent view here. Yeah, it's really beautiful. The weather is perfect. We're here in early May. It's nice and sunshiny, although there will be some rain. So yeah, let's see what's going on in Ireland. I think we're going to a town called Galway today, so we'll see y'all over there. For the record, ladies and gentlemen, my husband is drinking a very large Guinness at 10:30 in the morning. Apparently that's what you're supposed to do in Ireland.
Y'all made it in at the same time, Adam. You should have seen it.
City.
erected by Martin Connolly in something memory of something Father Patrick Connolly, who died at some point. I know that's terrible, but I'd like to read it. It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Hello, ladies. Hello. I think there are more cows and sheep in Ireland than there are people, certainly. Like the further cliffs are like misty or whatever. See, that's just, and that's just. The picture becomes. We're at the cliffs more, y'all. Too many steps. Too many. You think that would be better? You would think one of the kind people I'm traveling with would have told me my hair looked like this today.
How about... Can you fill it up?
Okay. Time for fish and chips.
You know, pick out a couple of places to get chocolate.
I think you're just supposed to be like, this is where your head goes in and then chop it off. I mean, this is like...
Oh, I see that.
This was anchoring for something at some point in time. See how there have been ropes in there? Or something? Can't really move fast in here either.
Okay, y'all, we just came out of Blarney Castle, and to get up up there, it is a very thin, scary, winding, tiny staircase. And I had my big hoodie on and got about halfway up and started to feel like I was gonna bust out a panic attack, like, you know, like I'm gonna start hyperventilating. So I had to like stop partway up in the kitchen and like try to just calm myself down. I wouldn't have gone up had I known. And then once we got up there, it's deceptive. You don't know how high you are. And I don't think Adam enjoyed that part at all. But this place is really, really beautiful. Just don't go up the stairs if you have any kind of panic problems.
I'm glad.
Oh, they sell wine right here. No.
That's exactly what it says.
They are said to be sufficient to reduce addiction.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So we came to, obviously we're leaving now, Blarney Castle and Blarney Stone. And I know it's a touristy thing, but this place is fantastic. It is so pretty. The gardens are just unreal. We're here in May, so if you have a chance to come. Like typically I don't encourage people to do touristy stuff, but this was fantastic. 18 euros a pop.
Yeah.
I've forgotten now what the senior price was, so it's not super cheap, but it's just 100% worth it. There's also that poison garden I showed y'all. Just gorgeous. Cannot recommend enough. Okay, y'all, so that's it for today's vlog. That was our first 3 days in Ireland. It's a really beautiful country. The traffic is absolutely insane. I don't think I could drive here at all. I thought I might be able to, just having seen it on the movies and whatnot, but that's not the case. You, like, there's no way. I mean, I really don't think. It is so different than how we do things. I don't think I could. I really don't. The only other thing I want to say is the fish and chips from McDonald's in Galway. Maybe the best meal I've had in the last year. The chips and the fish were so hot and so fresh, and I've never had malt vinegar before on. So good. And in fact, it was, all of us thought it was so good that once every however many hours, one of the four of us will say, man, that fish and chips was so good. I can't even adequately say like how good it was, how much we enjoyed it. Just fresh and hot and unreal. So we're gonna go home and see if we can't come up with our own batter and chips recipe. I'm totally gonna order malt vinegar off Amazon. We can't get it where we are. I've not been able to find it anyway. So yeah, yeah, for the family members and then the other 6 people that watch this, thank y'all so much. I'll be back for the next video for the next few days of our trip here after a while.